Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with JandaPanda Treasures, and I am here to bring you a video. It's going to be a long video, so if you would like to, you could fast forward a little bit, 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, 2.0, until you see something you like, and then you just note the timestamp, maybe take, both timestamp and screenshot, and send me an email, jandapanda@comcast.net. And I will give you some sort of, well, of course, I'll give you a price. But I'm also going to probably tell you what I know and what some of these values are on some of these items. So welcome in, enjoy, and sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage like me, and yeah, hang out. Delicious. Okay, yeah, I'm having my own blend of coffee with foam. Yes, I do that. I like to get one of those ninjas, those ninja coffee stations. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so first of all, and I have this, and I'm kind of practicing, so I can do camera up and camera down. So in which time I will pause in between, but just so you get an idea of why I am pausing. And so this is a beautiful double strand blue glass or blue crystal aurora borealis. This one has got that for a clasp. And the length on this is wearable now, not drop. Some occasions I need to do drop. Sometimes I need to do wearable. So 18 it's about 18 inches at its shortest, on the shortest strand. And there is no mark, alas, no mark. Silver tone. Get that clasp back in there. Okay. Oh, come on, you. Sorry. All right. So here is the clasp. Really sweet. Beautiful. Spring elegance. And this one I have it's valued at. It's not what I'm selling it for. Value and selling are two different things. There's so many different things about pricing on there. I mean, you've got, retail, wholesale, insurance, replacement, all that kind of thing. So the value on that blue necklace was between $45 and $50 according to the internet. But again, that's just value. It's not what I'm planning on selling it for. So this is a black glass choker with graduated beads, and there's a little bead in between. I'm hoping this comes out because there is a lot of light behind. So yes, this is going to be a long video. It has a spring ring clasp, and the measurement on this, and then we'll take a closer look. Why aren't you coming out of there? There we go. Okay. 18 3/4. And this one was valued, and it is vintage, but it was valued at $12 to $18 on the internet. Hi Zoe, what are you doing? My doggie came in to visit. And then the clasp. Whoops, she's sneezing. What are you doing? Hi, sweetie. Don't steal anything. Leave it. Good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. All right. Oh, this is pretty, but I didn't bring in my UV light. I'm going to go get that, and I need to shut the door anyway. So this is a cute little grape cluster brooch. That center one glows right there. It's fluoresces. So I'll go get the UV light and you can see for yourself. All right, time back. Let's show. See if I can get it to show. Oh, you can barely see it. Let me. There. Oh, in this light, it looks like the blue ones do too, but I don't think you're gonna. There it is. Cute little grape cluster. This one has a value, it was amazing, of $24 to $35. No marks. Okay. This is a beautiful long glass, black glass and clear glass. This has a value between $20 and $60. I'm sure it's all based on condition. But this one is super long. Oh, probably could use another jump ring right there. But that's okay, that's easy. But I mean, it goes on and on and on. Let's go back a little bit. Black and try this light. See if that will offset anything. There we go. A little bit better, I think. Whoops. Yeah, this is on carpet. So there's a little bit of movement, dang it. So let me get a drop on this one. And here's the close-up on the beads. This is an old price tag, I think. That'll just snip off real easy. Oh, I just took a look at it. Looks like that might be where the string is tied. Where'd it go? Right there, but still an easy snip. And measurement, that'll be the drop. This one is 24-inch drop, so that's 48 inches of beautiful beads. An adorable JJ brooch. It's an apple encrusted with faux pearls. It's small, less than an inch, I'm sure. Enamel painted leaves. Really sweet. And the internet has valued this at $20 to $35. JJ. So this is M&S Manufacturing Citarelli, 1940 to 1950s, 12 karat gold fill, $89 to $135 value. It conditions everything, you know. I noticed a couple of dark stones, or at least one. So, and I don't know if this is the original chain, but it has one of those old-fashioned spring rings right there. And then take a close look at this. So it has red glass, and there might be, oops, a few little dark stones on there. It is also, instead of, you know, it can also be a brooch as such. So I will put that there. And it is a set, so there is a pair of matching earrings that are also marked 12 karat gold filled. Screwbacks. This was all over the place as far as pricing, because I think it was probably a remake from a vintage piece. But this is a beautiful green glass with a touch of Aurora Borealis. And I'll show you the clasp. But this is glass. There's the clasp. So, I mean, this one said it was anywhere from 15 to 70. And I love the beads, the different styles of beads. You got a nice teardrop going on there. So this one, I don't know if that's sterling or not, but to me it looks like it's possible somebody did a remake on Grandma's or Auntie's necklace, but it's so pretty. I love that blue color. It was $15 to $70, but again, it's all based on condition. And again, I believe this is probably from a recreated necklace. So this one is 19 inches. And that graduated in different shapes of the beads. Get it back together here. Last look. And look at how that's so translucent. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I get the light to shine on it a little. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we're cooking with the lights. All right. I think this one might be possibly a bauble bar. And okay. So this is kind of cool. All of the little stones are there. And along the chain, it's got some more rhinestones, kind of Heidi Daus style. At least that's what I picture Heidi Daus would have. But again, there's absolutely no marks. It looks more modern than vintage as far as, you know, creation. And then look, check out that chain. And then the extender has something pretty hanging off the back. So you can have an updo, wear your hair up, or if you have short hair. That pretty part just kind of hangs there. So this one was valued at approximately $20. I couldn't find an exact match. And it may not be bauble bar, it could be something else. It's not marked. So length wearable is anywhere from 17 inches to 20 inches. Close up. There's a close up. There's the front chain, and then it goes into the back chain with, again, there's 3 rhinestone beads. So yeah, if you think I'm running a little slow, just speed up the video. It's okay. Last look. Well, not last look. I'll be bringing these on my Sunday show, which is the 8th of March. That's tomorrow at noon. Oh, and don't forget to spring forward. So you gotta set your clock ahead an hour. It changes at 2 o'clock tomorrow morning, Sunday morning the 9th. So I'll be on the 9th. I think. What is it? Today is, yeah, it's the 7th, 8th, 9th, the 8th. 7th is today. Tomorrow is the 8th. So I will be on the 8th. Okay, this was in this lot. And this is a chakra gemstone pendulum. It's for dowsing and energy balance. This has a $18 to $22 value. And again, values are relative. Sometimes it's what you're willing to pay. And yeah, it has these really cool gemstones. So you would hang it night. There's instructions on the internet on how this works. So I thought it was cool, but it just happened to be in this lot. $18 to $22 value on that. That is just kind of one of those cool little items. And I can see that, you know, becoming a pendant, or maybe, you know, hanging in a window. I don't know if you'd hang that in a window. It doesn't have any, but whatever you want to do with it. It is fabulous. I mean, I learn something new all the time. So this is a beautiful brooch. And it will sit like so. So if it were to be worn, it would be like that. Corners up and down, like north, south, east, and west, a directional thing. It's built like a pyramid. All the little stones are there. These are glued in, but it does have a standard closure. And the pin's a little crookedy. I have to say that. But it says it's like a $18 to $40 value. See how broad this value system is? But, you know. And again, you might come up with something different on your end. It's an ever-changing environment. Okay, so this one, I need to find out if it's sterling. I haven't tested it, so I haven't, therefore I have not priced it. It's a ring. This is Aqua Chalcedony. It's open on the back. It doesn't feel to me like it's sterling, but I need to be sure. Matter of fact, I do have my magnet here, but that's not there's a lot of metals that are not sterling. I mean, not, that are non-ferrous. Okay, this is a 6, let me look over here, 6 3/4. Right there. So yeah, I'll test that. And I will have a price for you. It also could be an agate, you know, rock identifier. I've been noticing, you know, using that as a identifier for some of my stones because they show pictures, like beautiful pictures. So I'm gonna put that over here so I can test it. This is a Barse ring, turquoise Barse ring in brass. There is a mark. Let's see where it is. It's on the side, inside there. I don't know if I can get it with the camera. Yeah, you can see it, sort of. Cartouches in there. And the size, I should note these sizes. I would call this a 6.5 to 6 3/4. And of course, none of my fingers are that small. But you can see it. It does take a bit of space there, so if you're to wear it on your ring finger, it will, you know, go between those two knuckles. And do I have a value on this one? Yes, I do. $54 to $100. Can you imagine? But that's value, remember. that's probably retail value. And I don't do retail. I do what I need to do. Here is, oh, this is a whole bag of AB earrings. So I can get to those later, maybe do a face down later on. I'll put those over here. Okay. Cuff bracelet, black glass, vintage, of course. Triple strand with these little bars holding them in between. It's completely one size fits many, and it is valued anywhere from $10 to $20. Oh, this one, I love this one. This is a Swarovski. You know, Swarovskis, they hold a lot of value, resell. So, I'll turn it correctly. So you can see it's marked 2 places on the chain. And here's the pendant. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a teardrop, and it's kind of like a floating teardrop. Kind of shimmers and shines in there. And it does have the mini crystals, the itsy bitsies. Yeah, they're all deep set in there. And it does have a little bit of an AB coating. Now back in the 50s, was it Christian Dior and Swarovski got together right about 1955 and created the Aurora Borealis. So you can kind of date your jewelry that way as far as, you know, 1950s and later. But Swarovski obviously hung on to this particular treatment. And J. Crew, a lot of companies use these types of Swarovski crystals. So, and this is adjustable. I'll give you a drop. The value on this, it's called Swarovski Phoebe Light Azure Moonlight Pen. Light Azure meaning the color is light blue. Moonlight pendant. And the value, and according to the Googles, this is about 16, 17 inches or longer. And I just noticed on this, no problems. But this little swan has the little crystals on it. Oh, how cute is that? So yeah. Swarovski Phoebe. Isn't she pretty? Okay, so this one is a cute little brooch. It's navy blue and blue. Almost a dome. It's hard to do these on the internet. It came back as $43. I'm tending to think that is more for the bigger ones with a deeper dome to them. So this one price point is relative to the size and the condition, but it's pretty. Yeah, it looks like 3 different blues. Dark blue, medium blue, light blue, just any of this blue glow. No glow blue. All right. So yeah, was one of the, you know, you kind of look at your phone as you're searching and you go, really? That's the price? You're kidding. But AI is taking these numbers from different web pages. So this is red glass AB. Now, do you use glass? These bigger ones? Yeah, they're glass. Nice long. And this one is rosary chain. I'll get you a length. $30-inch drop. I don't know if I really need to tell you all the pricings on these. Just that I have done my research. But maybe you guys actually already know. And this could probably be twisted a couple of times. Let's find the closure. Does it have a closure? Be nice if it had a closure, because then you can really be creative. I don't see a closure. No closure. But you can conceivably have at least double strand, and sometimes if you kind of bring it all the way down like that, as close to your neck as possible, you might be able to get it to go 3 times. But that's up to you. So this one, and then talking values, I'm not talking about what I'm pricing these at. This was at 30 bucks. So that is values. Mid-century modern double strand choker style glass. This one I thought was very pretty. Black glass. And it has an $18 to $45 value. Again, it's supposed to be like condition, I'm sure, is everything. There's no marks. So far, the only one I found was the Swarovski and the JJ. Had marks. Double strand. Graduated beads. Wearable is 16 inches. And that is net. There's no room for movement. And, well, you might be able to add some links there if you so desire. So yes, it is manageable for extending, and again, no marks. Let's see how this went. I have this adorable sterling piece. It's a wolf or a coyote howling at the little crystal up there. And it is sterling. And the chain has a knot in it, so I got a little work to do here. So, and there's no other marks on it. So I'm gonna put that over here with this pile. We can take a closer look at it. Okay, so these are cha-cha earrings in black. And they go like so. Like this. There's no marks, but you can kind of tell the age just by the clasp and the mounting. This one has, I mean, they're all over the place on these guys. Or, you know, starting at about 10 bucks, you can get something like this. Little Avon faux marcasite and rhinestone kitty cat. It's Avon. It's got the circle and the dot down here. It is a tack pin. So, really adorable. And for some reason, yeah, 1989 Avon. Anywhere from 10 to 25 bucks on the internet. Now that's different than me. I'm a YouTube salesperson. Here's some AB climbers. They go like so. Here's the backs. No marks. So this would be, there's a left and right to these. Are they the same? Yeah, they're the same. Yes. $15 to $45. Can you imagine? I'm just like flabbergasted at sometimes you see the prices on these things and people buy them. I mean, I went and found this sold on Etsy for these guys, and they buy them at that particular price. And they're very sought after, you know, because every time I look for them, especially on Etsy, they're gone. This one is $18 to $30 value. This one has a couple of issues. The pin's fine, but it's a little crookedy. And this has kind of a sandwich mount. So there's like 3 different layers. You have your back, this first bead layer, which is strung, and then these have the little nails in them, I believe. Yeah, nails. And this is the AB, so you know it's post 1955, 55 or later. And I think that's it for this bag. So on to the next bag. I'll be right back. Well, these, it doesn't look like I looked them up on the internet. This is milk glass. It has a really pretty fish hook. Oh, is that a fish hook? What do they call that? Shepherd's hook. And I do a length. I love this one. This is so pretty. And it looks like maybe somebody, I think this is handmade recently. 20 inches. I don't believe this is manufactured. I am not sure if it's sterling. There's no marks on the clasp. And it can be a little shorter. It has these beautiful, let's see if I can get that on there. It has these beautiful milk glass teardrops. So here's the first one. And then there's an intermix of ABs. Back up a little. Now that's a beautiful summery necklace. See how close I can get. Very polished glass. And there's that one. Okay, so this one right here, it has a sterling clasp. It's there. I saw the 925 on the little tongue of that. And it's got crystals, and then it's got this beautiful art glass bead there. Lots of crystal. Let me get a measurement. "17 inches. And you can add an extender if you'd like. You can even easily make an extender from another chain. And there it is red, white, and blue, perfect for the upcoming summer holidays. See that bead? That is so cool. So this one kind of has a bit of a Middle Eastern flair to it, just by the texture of the beads and the chain. These feel like glass or stone. And these little guys right here. And sometimes if you don't like something on a necklace like this, it can be removed, and you can move, you know, these beads down further. But what I like were these cloisonne style beads that are on here. Oh, that might be a real pearl. But it's just a couple little pearls. So, and it is adjustable. Get a measurement for you. And this is the longest. You can make it any length you want. 20 inches. So it's 20 inches and shorter. Grab it. There we go. Really very nice. And again, you can bring it up higher if you choose. Push it back. But yeah, that's a nice one. Personally, I don't care for cloth, but this kind of adds a little bit of dimension to this piece, and it matches the purple beads over here. It just ties in really nicely with everything. So you can even replace those with other types of baubles. This is a very lovely triple strand glass bead, and it looks like metal spacers. All kinds of goodies going on in there. Beautiful multi-jewel tone beads. I don't know if these are sterling. I could possibly test them, but it's not, I don't think it's on a sterling. No, it's not on a sterling chain, so my guess it is not sterling. They're not sterling. But this is lovely, and a measurement. It's fully adjustable. The longest on this piece is, and it's cute, they put a quartz crystal on the very end. So 16.5 inches. And here's the quartz crystal on the extender portion. So yeah, I didn't do any pricing research on this. Okay, so what else have we got here? Cha-cha silver bead, silver glass beads. Cha-cha. Adjustable. Vintage. Like it. And these look like Murano style. Okay, this just needs the jump ring reattached. But these are Murano style glass beads on a bracelet that can be extended. You can add more chain to it. And right now it is 7 inches. Okay, so I have two sparkly magnetic necklaces right here. This is multi-strand. Look at all those strands. Magnetic closure. Start with that one. Elegant. So this double strand, 2-strand, is about 19.5 inches. So this is 19.5 inches on the double strand. On the multi-strand with these peacock ABs. Another 19.5 inches. Lovely, lovely set. And you can add those all together if you need some bulk, you know, if you need something that's a little bit more statement-like. Because they're about the same size. I love a good artist. Look at that extender right there. And these beads are fabulous. I think these are so cool. I'll do the longest. Okay, this is going to take me a second. Okay, so this is about 14 inches to 16 inches. But the artistry on this is so beautiful. It's impeccable. Let's put it together. Watch me fumble. I've got the camera in between me and the necklace, so it's kind of a coordination thing with me. Eye-hand coordination. Okay. I know you went into that one. Why don't you go in now? That's a pretty cute boho look. That would be nice layered with something else even, or just, you know, on a little crew neck. Move that. A crew neck. But these have like these vintage looking beads on them with a little shimmer. It's all glass. And it's beautiful, beautiful beads. Last look. Really nice. So it could be a collar which goes up and around the middle of the neck, or it could be a choker which comes down here just above the collarbone. Crunchy, crunchy, sorry. I know most people have their jewelry out, ready to go. Not me. Not me. Okay, I got a spaghetti situation. I'll explain it. Spaghetti octopus, whatever you want to call it. Let me go back. So there's the back right there. So this would, you know, go nice under a very thin lapel, and you can organize it any way you want. Let's see, I'll grab them, just happens to be correct. Never yank or pull on your beads, but isn't that lovely? And look at the finishes right there. Beautiful, beautiful strands. I'll get you a length. I'm just going to give a half length here. I'll double it. So drop as it is 20, so that's 40 inches of beautiful multi-strands. And this has kind of got a little bit of a weight to it, so it'll fit right on the back of your neck like that and kind of keep it centered. But yeah, that's lovely. It has these turquoise tone beads. I don't know if they're real turquoise. And these amber glass. Just super textured, super, you know, has depth and dimension and all of that. Okay, so this one is at the longest is 28 inches. I didn't measure the drop, but I get the idea. And St. Patrick's Day, 2 weeks almost. Yeah, about 10 days. So, and these are nice artisan glass, and then you have the pendant situation there, like a chatelaine kind of danglies there. And as far as removing this, if you didn't like this part, which I think really adds to it, you would either, I would take it from here, but then you'd have this loop there. So you would have to get a jump ring about that size. I don't know. I don't know how that would look. I think you would probably have to move it. Well, don't change it. Don't change it. Don't bother. Because it's beautiful the way it is. It is beautiful, just the way it is. Okay, well, these larger beads aren't cooperating, and I don't want to stress it too much. But yeah, get a close up on those beads. Kind of reminds me of, you know, the old-fashioned soda bottles, but these are more of a lime or a sour apple color or a green apple color. Oops. And it does look, I don't know how they do this. Looks like there's floating like foil in there. Just really cool. Okay, so this is a rock crystal bead strand. You know, quartz. You know that one, that quartz crystal. And the drop, there's no closure. The drop is 15 inches. So you got 30 inches of either wear it as such, kind of like wearing like ice chips, or repurpose it. I love the glass beads on this one. It just kind of brings happiness and sunshine to my face. The beads, oops, I hit the camera, I'm so excited. The beads are so cool. This even has a little bit of rose gold in there. So let's go over the beads. First, let me get you a drop. There's no closure. Looks like there are shells on here, little shell chips, and honed glass. So this has a 16-inch drop. And here's one of the glass beads. This is one of the honed pieces made to look like sea glass. Here's a heart. Look at that pretty heart. Oh, this one's cool. Kind of has like a texture to it. Little barrel bead thing. Here's one that, yes, it does have some color inside. Little swirls. That's cone shaped. I don't know how these glass artisans do it. First of all, you're working in high heat, and then you have to form these beads into something, and then of course they have to be polished and such. A lot of good work goes into these. And this is glass. And the little shells in between. It looks like there's little bone beads, little green beads, little blue beads. Very summery, very beachy. So anyway, I will be on March 8th, which is a Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, because we're going to be in daylight time tomorrow. So it's going to feel like it's 11 o'clock in the morning to you, but no, it's going to be noon, and I will be there at noon. So we're kind of losing an hour, but we're gaining a whole bunch of sunshine, which means things are going to start thawing out. More sunshine, more warmth. I'm so happy about that. Okay, so these are AB crystals. These are all silk knotted, but what I like about this is the contrast with the darker threads in between. I love a good silk knot. And these are kind of like little smush beads. So look at her. Isn't she pretty? I don't know that you can double it. There's no closure. So you'd have to be able to put it over your head twice. And that might not be possible with this. 16-inch drop. Yeah, I think there's a math formula. But that is so pretty. So 32 inches, no closure total. So 16-inch drop on this beauty. I love it. So yeah, if you're interested in any of these pieces, let me know. I can quote you a price, even on the ones that have because the ones that I showed previously that had pricing, but it was just value-based pricing, not what I'm selling it for. So it's going to be less money, of course. And so you can shoot me an email. If there's a lot of interest on one particular item, I may have to bring it to auction. So just be aware of that. So I will probably designate a time, maybe this evening, to go through the emails, see which ones came first, and go from there. Okay, this is stone. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Oh my gosh. I've got to get a close-up of this, but let me get a measurement. These are like jawbreakers. They're so yummy. Oh my goodness. Look at this stone right there. Look at that. But the question is, they do feel like stone. They're very cold. But I don't know. Are they stone? They're very heavy. I have to do a rock identifier on this, but these are so fun. Look at this. This is heavy now. So if you need not so heavy on your neck, I mean, sometimes people have back problems. It's got a screw closure, screw barrel closure. So make sure get that puppy on tight. Oh, I was going to get a measurement. Silly. And you do have to allow for the stone because it will take up some of this space. But I think it's long enough where you don't have to worry about it. 22 inches. Yeah, these do look like stone. I can see, like right here, you can see the natural inclusions on this. I mean, for all I know, they could be polished cement, but I would have to take my pictures. But whatever these are, they're fabulous. They sound like stone, they feel like stone, they're cold like stone. And then they have these wonderful little inclusions, these little natural pits. that just make it lovely. Look at that. I truly enjoy jewelry. You kind of just, you know, think about it, wonder about it, who wore it last, especially the vintage pieces. This is definitely denim wear for me. I would definitely wear this with denim. Just because of the, I mean, some people even have different styles of denim. You know, the ivory denim, the plum, of course the blue, the khaki, all that. So that is fabulous. I mean, it kind of gives a Wilma Flintstone vibe, but for me, it's just like so contemporary and fashion forward. I love it. I love this. This is, if you've ever known about natural glass, you would know that natural glass isn't clear. It has this kind of grayish green tint to it when it's, you know, first melted. So I don't know how they actually get it to become clear, but these look natural. And these are tiger eye beads right there. And then you have this beautiful etched stone piece as the centerpiece, and it is asymmetrical. Let me get a drop on it. It feels so good in my hand. It feels so nice. You know, when you touch a piece of jewelry, you just know the quality is there. This has a 19.5-inch drop, approximately. All my measurements are approximate. And then there is no closure. Oh, so pretty. I love this one. And there's the sun. Might be an agate. I will do a gemstone search on that. And of course the tiger eyes on this side. That natural glass on that side. Another fabulous find. And these are separated by 2 beads in between. And then there's also this kind of separation going on, which kind of makes it adds a little bit of interest and breaks up that, you know, monotony of one continuous strand. So you've got some, you know, this is like where your eye might rest, you know? So as you're admiring your new necklace. So this is where classy or classic meets modern. These pink beads are so fantastic. I'll show them up close. This is about 22 inches. You have these lovely earrings, and they're glass. Those are glass beads right there. Kind of like an ice cream sandwich situation going on with the gold tone on the top, the pink in the middle, and the glass. And it also has a matching bracelet. Now, I'm selling it as a set, but, you know, if you don't wear pierced ears, it's kind of handy to have a couple extra beads around. What if you're at a party and somebody snags your necklace, and although this one's pretty stout, I don't think this one's going anywhere, but what if it breaks and you don't have any, and you lost one of these? Now you got that, and then the bracelet, so pretty, matching bracelet. And you can kind of tell this, somebody put this together from different necklaces, because you can kind of see this little loop here. None of that bothers me. you put together a good design, you know. So this is an 8-inch, but remember these thicker areas, they will take up some of that space that goes around your wrist. So the larger the materials, the more length you need to get it around your wrist. And these cute dangly earrings, oh my gosh. This is a fabulous pretty and pink set. Last look, get up close. This one also has the crystals higher up here. Look at that, oh my gosh. Stop it. Okay, so there's a name for this glass. I want to say Dalmatian glass. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. So at the 1 hour mark, you can just post what you think, well, what it's supposed to be. I can also look it up. But this is it's milk glass with some sort of a treatment on it. And they're fabulous. So let me get a length. This looks like something that can be easily doubled. Well, it can be. Might even be able to triple it because it has a clasp. Be a little bit more creative with a clasp. So this has a 23-inch drop total. Again, this is all glass. These are silk knotted. And there it is, doubled. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And let's see it. We can triple it. Well, we can triple it on the bust. It depends on the person. So, but I like it doubled. And, you know, there we go. Slick. This is so slick and easy to move. Oh my goodness, so lovely. Okay, so I'm showing you this because this is one of the contenders for Mother of the Bride necklace. So, sterling silver. I was looking for a mark. Look at the sparkle on that. I don't know if my daughter's going to snag it or not for her wedding, but I was looking for like a Ross and Simons mark. I did see an S in here, right here. So, because it does give me that vibe. It's got all the security on it. So yeah, it's got the safety there, sterling silver. But yeah, I've got another one I'm going to show in this video that I'm considering for Mother of the Bride. Look, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Of course, it won't be for sale if I choose this one, it won't be for sale until like next spring. But yeah, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous necklace. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I need them to, you know, try on with dresses and stuff like that. So you'll see another one later in this video of another choice. It's not my second choice. I have about 3 different necklaces so far that I'm considering, and this is one of them. So I'm kind of excited. Now I'm getting, you know, I was thrifting for some items for the wedding, you know, like cake plates and candlesticks and, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that, you know, would cost a fortune if you rented them. And I'm also looking for sweetheart chairs for them. This I got for fun. All right. This, I kind of fell in love with the shell piece. It does articulate. It's a big-ass button, big-ass shell button that has a hole now on the top. These are acrylic here, so I think it's just offsetting the weight of this to have these not be stone. Are those? Yeah, those are acrylic. Length. It's a real fun and funky summer party necklace. You know, you go to a pool party and you know, you're wearing like one of these colors, 18.5 inches, and you just pop it on when you put on your bathing suit cover, and you're ready to party. I can also see this being like as a headband, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Lovely bohemian beach party, pool party, any party, summertime. Lovely. I don't know about you, but I do love repurposing things, and that last necklace was something. That's the one that I thought, you know, I appreciate people who like to repurpose things and enjoy things like a second go round. Anyway, getting back to my thrifting story. My mom, who has limited vision, you know, God bless her. So I had stacked up like 5 or 6, you know, candlesticks, glass ones, like they look crystal. Anyway, I was stacking them up and paying for them. And my mom is like way off in the corner trying to get my attention. And she goes, look at this. And so she's holding up this box. I'm going, what is it? So she brings it up to the counter. And it's a 3-tier Wilton cake stand. And it's kind of like obscure, so it's not like in your face, you know, with decor. It's just silver tone with, you know, I want to say plastic or lucite stands, so you can see through the bottom. So it doesn't matter what you put on the cake stand, you'll see through it. You know, the open spaces. Anyway, and so she says, well, it's $10. I go, let me think about it. Maybe I should ask my daughter, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it turned, I didn't even ask her. I just bought it. It was $10. Then I brought it home, and it was missing just one of those little support legs, about that big, but they had replaced it with like a piece of a chopstick, which is fine. No one's going to see it. I mean, amongst the flowers and the ribbons and the whatever we're going to use to decorate the dessert table. Anyway, I look it up online, and they don't have any stock of this one, but you could put it on your list. But it's like $65 for one of those, and it was probably used only one time. And, well, maybe twice, because they did put a chopstick in there. But they don't have any stock. And the next price level is $125 if you want that cake stand, if you absolutely have to have that cake stand. So very little problem solved kind of situation. And I got a $65 plus cake stand for the dessert table for $10. Oh my gosh. Thanks to my mama. She doesn't have good vision, which is why she just said, what about this? You know, and she was all the way on the other side of the thrift store and brought it all the way to me. And I'm going, oh my God, this is perfect. I'll risk $10. What's the worst thing that can happen? We use it for the shower or something else, you know, or just sell it. Anyway, this is all milk glass and black glass. Look at those cool beads. Anyway, sorry for the drawn out. Like I said, that fast forward button is great for situations like this if you just want to, you know, look at jewelry. 14.5-inch drop. Black glass accents. And these are silk knotted. That beautiful milk glass. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot to bring out my other thrift finds. I found some like opal glass pagodas, sterling silver earrings. So hopefully I can find those by tomorrow. Maybe do some quick shots. So there's that one. Yeah, good old mama. She found it. Okay, so this is amber. Butterscotch amber. The true deal, the real deal. Silk knotted. It has to be dark, I think, for that, but that's real amber. Egg yolk, butterscotch, probably a combination of the two. Oh, length, sweeties, length. Let me get you a length. Oops. I'd be interested in how they, I better look on YouTube, how they get amber. It's the only non-stone that's a precious stone. There's only a few, like two. There's the Canadian prehistoric giant shell, giant snail. That's also a non-stone that's considered precious stone. But anyway, silk knotted. If you ever see them do that up in Canada, it's protected. It's under, you know, you have to be careful when you dig up prehistoric things these days. Did I ever? Yeah, I got you a measurement. Beautiful amber. Love it. This is just the perfect color. It's got a little of all of it. I even do see the you know, the darker ones. But yeah, I would love to see how amber is mined. I know how they do the snails, the giant snails up in Canada. They kind of roll the stones down the hillside when they find them, so that the anything can kind of fall off. But you do have to be careful. This is fabulous, by the way. The one I'm showing. This is a vintage amber bracelet. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's a stretchy, but it's a vintage stretchy. That's amber, girls. That's amber, girls and boys. Look at that. It's amber perfection. Oh my goodness. I just love this one. This one may end up on eBay, but I will offer it. Look at the shine. Oh my goodness. No complaints there. I'm glad I found that one. Aurora Borealis. I do have a collection of these that I am building up for the wedding. Hopefully the bridesmaids will wear something similar to that. But that is a beautiful double strand. I think it's the Laguna. This one is a name, is it? No, there's no name. No name. But look at it, and you know it's 1955 or later. I love a good finish. This is classy, and then of course the graduated beads. Can't complain about that. And you also have to look here. You want, I mean, you do want those to be intact, and those crystals are there. And this is, you know, standard 15 to 18 inches, I'm sure. I don't even know why I measure these things anymore, but sometimes they come in a little short, so you have to be aware. So this is up to 16 inches, as small as 14 inches. So this is unmarked. It does have a little bit of wear on that hook, that shepherd's hook, but who cares? It's vintage. It might even be 70 years old. I don't know. Since they created this crystal, Dior and Swarovski created that crystal in 1955. few more in this bag, and then I'm gonna go see if I can find those pagoda earrings. This made me so firecracky happy. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a way to end this bag. Oh my gosh, look at that multi. Ooh, confetti. All those beautiful colors. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Get you a length. I don't know if this is handmade or if, you know, it's a designer piece. But it's quality, so it's about 19 inches. But you're gonna lose a little bit of that inches, right? Because of the bulk here, the statement portion. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at the funfetti in that. I didn't count the strands. I'm not going to. You know there's a ton of them there. Sorry, I'm being a little sarcastic. Just, you know, trying to be a little bit of a funny gal. All right, I'm going to put this stuff away and then I'm going to go see what I can find to add to this enormous pile of jewelry. Okay, before I go get those other items, I did expand my rings. These are all sterling. Look at those beauties. So if you see something, email me. All sterling. This one's got like a little bit of a cloisonne thing going on. Close-ups. Is that cadmium? I think you can tell by glow. Is that glowing? No. No. I think the opal ones do. Yeah. They glow a bit. There's a, oh yeah, there's one that glows. The opal ones do glow. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there. There's, I don't think that's an opal. This one might be. So there's some fun ones. I found these chains while I was sorting through my chains. I got to add another one to this. This one right here is a beautiful Avon. Is it Avon? Let me double check that. Yep, Avon. Nice flat multi-link. And the drop on this. "16" drop on that one. I do have a Trifari. I'll have to double check the length. I know it's one of the longer ones. No, not Trifari. This is a Trifari. I'll show you the Trifari. Then I'll talk about the other one I was going to talk about. There's the Trifari. Little charm. And this one has, I mean, some people need a Trifari chain for, whoops, for a Trifari style pendant. 12" drop. Okay, I think these other two are sterling. Oh, this one might not be. Oh wait, there's a mark on it. Okay, undo. The mark on it is sterling. It's spelled out sterling. Oh, let me get you a length. This one is another 12" drop. It kind of looks like it's maybe tarnished, or it has like a, I don't know, a gold wash to it. I don't know. It's very pretty. Kind of a very airy kind of look to it. It's definitely vintage. All right, so it should be about the same length as that Trifari, and it is. Then there's this one, kind of a twist. This is more lightweight. It is sterling. "11" drop. So it's a little bit shorter than the Trifari, just a tad. So those are some of the chains that I have on display. Now, I do want to show you these guys because they're summery. I have this lovely set. Sterling, of course. And the earrings that go with it. So there's this one. And I do have a Haskell. So these I'll have to research if you're interested in them. Kind of know what I paid for them, but these hold their value. This is Miriam Haskell right there. And it has the patent pending closure. And these are, I get, those are glass. I'm sure that, I don't know. I'll check with the stone thing. And then look at these beautiful abalone panels right there. This one has, I don't know, I don't think it's been glued. It just has a natural inclusion there. So she's pretty. Yeah, I am trying to raise money for a wedding. This one is just a chain, just a snake chain. Put that down. This one is most likely check glass. I don't believe it's sterling, but there's the closure right there. So if you're interested in any of these, just email me. These weren't part of my haul, but they're just hanging out here on my desk, and sometimes I forget to show them. There's, these I love these. I have 2 left. Look at that spring bouquet right there on a lovely antiqued bead ball. This one's kind of lavender and pink with a beautiful AB. This is artisan, but I mean, it's fabulous. Whoops, hang on. And I have 2. One is more lavender. Which is this one? So we have a pink one and a lavender one. Bead ball chain. They're probably 18 inches. Oh, I can measure them. But it's not about the chain. This is sterling. This chain obviously needs to be dipped. Nice long chain with an amber chunk right there. Gorgeous. So I just wanted to show you those because they are available, but I just really never brought them out. Anyway, so put that away, and I will go bring out some more jewelry. All right, I'm back. These are from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. They are for pierced ears with the hook. And these are called Roman Crotalia. These are freshwater pearls. These are from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. collection. So screenshot them. You'll be pleasantly surprised what good quality these are. Oops, sorry, I smashed it. Okay. All right, I saw these and I couldn't pass them up. I just couldn't. It's one of those things where you see it hanging there and then you go, oh, okay, I'll get them. Look at these glass beads. Oh my gosh, they're huge. And they are silk knotted. And then I noticed when I got them home that I don't know what happened here, but there are about 4 beads that kind of slide back and forth. So technically you could cut that because these guys aren't going to go anywhere. And tie it off if you want to. Or you can do what I thought about. Let me get you a drop on these. There's no closure. They are silk knotted. So I thought about it for a while. And I'm going, okay, let's see what we can do with these babies. Look at how long they are. All right, so this is just where the price tag was. I don't know if I can get that off at this moment, but it will come off. So I was thinking, why not get a vintage clip-on or something and use it as a bead enhancer. So let's see what happens in that gap. May not work with this particular one. But look. Hold it up. It's an upside down heart, but you really can't tell it's a heart. But, or you can just put that part in the back. Or do what I said earlier and, tie it off somehow. Like I said, these 2 beads on either side aren't going anywhere because they're silk knotted in. So that's pretty long. Those are gorgeous, gorgeous glass. And back up closer so you can see. There's like a shimmer to them. Or a kind of a cloudy-ish effect to them. So these are just stunning. And then I found the cute little pagodas. The bails on these are sterling. These are screwbacks. So these are sterling. It's printed there. And then it has these lovely, and these could be easily converted into pierced. You'd lose these guys up here, but that's okay. You'd have these guys, these vintage lovelies. Look at those. Yeah, a lot of these things I see in the thrift store and I go, I just can't leave that behind. These are like that pressed metal copper, and they're mounted on a heart back. I like those. Those are more fall-like, but I do like them. And pearls. I always take pearls when I see them in the thrift store. And because I have a wedding to plan, I think we are incorporating the pearls into the decor. You know, like on the candlesticks, or, you know, throughout the flowers or the bouquets. So I have these guys. Pearls are nice. I have these Hong Kong pearl dome earrings. They are marked Hong Kong, so I snagged them. This is a Brighton pendant. The chain is not marked. I forget what collection they were from. And here's some really adorable Moon Glow acrylic earrings. Here's one, and here's the other. Aren't those sweet? Put that in this bag because they're small. They're small. Kind of keep things organized. Put the earrings in there. This is, so you have this one, which is traditional. Then you have the upscaled, or the more modern. This is, I'm not going to call this illusion style because it's not like it's on like fish wire. This is from Roman, RMN, Roman Designs. And it has 3 different colors of pearls. So you got the silver tone, the champagne tone, and the traditional white. This one, what's going on there? Don't break. Fix yourself. Okay, self-healing. It is marked RMN right there. Has a nice little drop on the end. As a little bit of a extender weight. These are glass. Oh, oil slick. Oil slick. Whoops, I keep hitting this and I'm sorry. This, I don't know which way it goes. Nice and long. Has those oil slick beads, colorful, with these little Murano style spacers. Drop on this, there's no closure. Drop, wearable drop, yeah, 21 inches. And I believe this to be the back and this to be the bottom. See if I can pull it down without doing too much effort here. Wanted to make it even. You know, asymmetrical. There we go. Lovely oil slick glass beads. Yeah. Some things I just can't leave behind, you know? And it may be something you really want. Okay, those were the thrift store finds. Here's a lot that I got in. I got a bunch of silver-plated chains. They're just silver-plated. Sterling silver-plated. I mean, they are plated with sterling, but So you've got all different sizes. Got the classic Figaro. These just feel better than standard silver plate. These are all silver plated. Some silver plated bracelets. Here's another silver plated chain. It's always nice to have these on hand, only because you know, you come up with a pendant that really needs a very nice chain. And sometimes it's hard to find a sterling silver one. Silver plate is always a nice backup plan. Told you this video was going to be long. I still have another box to go through, but there's only about 20 pieces in it, so it's going to be a nice long video. Okay, put those guys in there. Oh, I meant to tell you, I do have a Tiffany chain. I know exactly where it is, so if you want me to bring that out during the auction, I would be happy to. What in the spaghetti madness is going on here? I do like these charms. Don't ask me why. I love them. Okay, what's going on? Okay, this might take a hot minute, so I'm going to pause it just for a little bit. Okay, so this one's lariat style, and the chain is black. It's metal and it's black. It's got these little charms on the end. And here is your adjuster, so you can make it small as you want. And there they are. You can make it as long as you want. Just depends on the neckline, right? This one looks like it has amber or amber glass. Really sweet. I love these types of charms too. Little pressed pieces. Lobster. I say amber glass. These are amethyst. Probably they could be amethyst, but I'm calling them amethyst glass. So there's those, and then I got another batch of chains here. This is the boring part. You want to fast forward through this? Well, let's see what. Oh no, this is a bead ball. It's a rose gold bead ball with a twist, literally. A twist and a tassel. That is cool. I thought that was really cool. And the last item in this pile is this multi-gold tone chain. Voila. Instant layering piece. This one is multi-linked. This one is kind of, I'm going to call it Cuban, but it's really not. And then this standard chain. Okay, so I'm going to go get the other box. I just saw these on the table and I thought, I'll bring them in, see if you like them. Okay, so I found this cute little thing on the floor. It may have fallen out of one of these chain bags, but it's super tiny, really adorable little necklace. I'll get a measurement. Vintage. It's 14 inches. It might be a collar on my big neck. But it's really pretty, kind of an understated statement piece. Some of these, like this stuff right here, I gotta put it in a bag, otherwise it's gonna get damaged. Put it in something, right? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that to you. Keep knocking that camera till I get used to it. It's gonna happen. All right, let's look at these items. These are new, they just came in. I got another assortment of gorgeous rings. These are sterling. Ring number 1, well, if you love it, let me know. I don't know what that stone is, but it's easily tested. And the size is about an 8.5. Got a little ring stand over here. Is that like a, nope, that's the way it's made. Marked sterling. No doubt it is sterling, considering who I got it from. So that's a really cool asymmetrical, well, maybe not so asymmetrical, but really pretty. There is this amethyst beauty. These are all, I believe they're all sterling. This one doesn't have them. Oh yeah, there it is. Here's a mark on this one. Looks like it's amethyst. Again, further testing required. Yep, this one says, actually this one says 935. So this one actually has more pure silver in it. 935 as opposed to 925. Beautiful size. It's almost a 9. Oh, there's 3 more rings in here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that one. Amethyst. Yep, there's a mark. I'm sure it says 925. But it's got like this kind of a round, it's heavy. This one's heavy. This one is a size, that's about a 7 1/4. Let me try it on. It's about my size. Yes. A little loose on me. The ring I just took off felt a little loose too, and that one is nearly an 8. And that one fits similarly to that 8. So I think it has to do with how thick this band is. No, this one's also for sale. I believe it's sterling. It doesn't say though. So I'm not going to call it sterling. Never mind. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. That almost has kind of a visual effect to it. That one is a size almost a 10. That's nice because you can put it on, you know, larger fingers on your hand. There we go. Ta-da. Funny, my thumbs are about the same size. Isn't that cool? And the last one in this box is another gorgeous amethyst. Oh my gosh, I love the size of the stones. It is marked. It's got 2 marks on the inside. Looks like a brand name. I can't read the doodad, but look at the colors. Look at that trifecta of gorgeousness. This one is about a 9 3/4. So if you're looking for some stylish, maybe a little bit larger rings, excuse me, here we are. So I've got more to add to my sterling ring collection. These are fabulous. Okay, I'm stacking up some boxes over here. Let's see what's in this one. More beautiful rings. Oh my goodness. One I see is adjustable. Look at this labradorite. Oh my gosh, look at the fire in that baby. Oh baby, baby. The marks in there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It looks like a butterfly wing. An iridescent quality. This one is, I'm going to call it a 10. Okay, get that off my finger. This one's adjustable. I can tell you what it's sitting at. Look at those moonstones. Oh my gosh. Oh, perfect fit right there. Oh, this is going to be hard to give up. I like how it looks. I can tell you what it's sitting at. Right now it is sitting at an 11 1/4. But again, it is adjustable. That's absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. Look at the height on that. So pretty. Last one in this box. Not sure what that stone is. It's very similar to this right here. I'll Google Lens these things because sometimes it gives you some hints to move forward so you're not guessing so much, but look at that carriage on that one. This one is not adjustable. This one is about an 8, almost an 8. It's between 8 1/4, 8 1/2. Look at how pretty. I'm almost at 2 hours on this video. My goodness. But these are just a few more to go. Stack that box there. Oh, what a beautiful bracelet. This is so vintage, but you need to see this close up. Those are crystals in there. At least I think they're crystals. It is marked sterling. It's written out sterling. It has a little pinch closure. Let me measure it first before I close it. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. It's prettier in person than it is on the camera, dang it. It's about a 7 1/4 maybe. See how you can see those crystals right there. Oh my gosh. I wonder if my daughter's gonna wanna snag this. Oh, how gorgeous is she? Here's another lovely crystal. Looks like it's sterling. These are bracelets. What do you say? Oh. 1/20, 12 karat gold filled. More beautiful crystal. And these, yeah. And there is a Rivoli side. Look at that. Optimum light. I'm wondering if these are Swarovskis because of the way they're made. They're beautiful. Whoever made these crystals. And then look at this finish here. On the clasp, there's a crystal. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody was really wearing these with pride. Oh, they're so gorgeous. I'm drooling. I'm drooling. And then these. This is sterling silver with 18 karat gold overlay. Look at those. Oh my gosh. So the 18 karat gold overlay is up here. Right about is where those things are. Look at those. Let's look at the backs. Standard backs. Those can be replaced. I don't have many sterling. What does it say on the back? 925. Wow, these are pretty. These are great for every day, not just special. But then you've got those clear quartz crystals that are, you know, locked in there. Oh my. That just brought a smile on my face opening up this one box. Oh my goodness. And I did open them before, but you know, now I'm taking a closer look. Oh, wow. These are cold. I'm thinking these are quartz. These are very cold. There might be some glass interspersed. But look at that sparkle. Those feel like quartz crystals. I know these are quartz, but these right here, I'm not sure about those. They're very cold. And then they have, look at this closure. Oh my word. Oh my word. Can you wear it off? Can you wear it like, you could probably wear it like so if you wanted to. Oh, wow. I'm just overwhelmed with joy. Oh my goodness. I've got lots of jewelry for tomorrow. Oh, please come. Please. Okay, this has ribbon glass and milk glass, a vintage piece. Oh, oh my goodness. This looks like a place where either the price tag it was or that's where it was tied off, but look at those. Satin glass and beautiful milk glass. Look at the caps, the little baby caps. Oh my gosh. She is so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh my, how pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh wow. Wowzers. And in this box, there's going to be my other choice for Mother of the Bride. So when we get to that, that'll be my ending piece. So you guys will see that at the end, and you'll know it's the end. Really, this is a pendant, a pin pendant, sterling. Is that a clover? Do we think of St. Patrick's Day? Oh, this has got some age to it. And yes, it is a pendant. Oh my goodness. That looks like a clover to me. Maybe not to you, but how lovely. Oh my gosh. Here's another, I'm going to find chains for these. Look at that smoky quartz there or something. Oh, wow. Beautiful pendant. And I do have sterling chains. What? Okay, is that? Okay, that's an inclusion right there. Just means it's natural stone, that's all. Stones are not perfect. Just so you know. Here's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Is it a necklace? No, this is a bracelet. Wow. That's something special. Amazing. Gorgeous. There's, here I gotta show you. I was looking and drooling on the side over there. Those freshwater pearls. And look at this on the end. So as you can see if you're wearing it, it looks like a lot of bracelets that you're wearing. A lot of differences. I don't see a sterling mark. So I don't know if it's for sure sterling, but that doesn't matter. It's pretty. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I think somebody just came in. Or trying to come in the front door. Hang on. Oh, okay, they got in. I was just getting up to let you in. This is marked Coro. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is Coro cool. That pendant right there is quite heavy. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's a big stone too. Oh man. Oh. This lot is so nice. It's kind of a nice little mixture of goodies. Put that back in the box. I'm going to leave this right here so you got something to look at while I'm ruffling through these boxes. Put that there. Nice little stack of boxes happening here. Just a few more. Is this an empty box? Oh yeah, because I already went through it. All right. Okay. Okay, these are the Silpata pieces. And there's differences in the tags. So this is a beautifully long one. I have a feeling this one's vintage. I don't see this much sterling on newer Silpata pieces, but maybe you do. I don't. That's probably quartz. You've got these little button pearls, more quartz. And here is the chain, and let's see how this ends up here. Okay, this just goes over your head, so I'm wondering how this works here. Okay. All right, I think I've got it. It's a layered piece, very long, with a beautiful tassel. Okay, here's the mark. So I don't know what era this Silpata is. And is it at the back? Yeah, there we go. Silpata 925. And there's no origin. So I don't know, did Silpata make jewelry in the US? I don't know, because there's no country of origin on there. Usually it's, you know, Israel or China or Taiwan. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. That's a gorgeous Silpata piece. And here's the second Silpata piece. And this could be used to layer with the other one. This one's shorter. It has this arrow to it. And this one, I think, let me see does it say? This one actually, I think, has the country of origin, China. So this one's probably a newer piece. I don't know. Maybe they operate out of different factories. I don't know. But somebody does. Somebody out there who collects Silpata or jewelry like such. I don't consider Silpata costume because they use real stones. They use sterling. So that's my feeling about Silpata. That I don't consider it costume, but maybe because it's sterling, you consider it costume. I don't know. I don't know how that works in the real world of jewelry. The packing order. Ooh, this one's on a chain. Oh, I love this one. This one's on a chain. Oh, dear Lord. And she's pretty old. She's probably about 100 years old. I'm willing to bet that she is about 100 years old. Or pretty darn close. Oh my stars. That's fabulously fantastic. And these kind of remind me of Native American ends. You know, these cones here. But this is all tiger's. It looks like tiger's eye. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're tiger's eye because I can see the, you know, the shimmer. Very pretty. And these are most likely, I don't know if these are sterling. There's no mark. Oh, yes, there is a mark. Yep, sterling. Sterling and tiger eye. This is beautiful. This would probably be a very nice fall piece. Get up close to those stones so you can see. Very pretty. I know I haven't been measuring, but I mean, this video has been going on for so long. And I have one more box, and I think that's my finale piece. I'm pretty sure it is. Because I don't think you guys get a chance to see almost everything I have on my desk, you know. So that's why I added a few extra items in there. These are several hauls. Okay, so this is the finale piece. Is it? Wait a minute. Where's my box that has, this is not the finale piece. I have to go look for it. It's not in here. I know I have it. Lapis bracelet. Beautiful toggle chain. And another gorgeous lapis bracelet. Look at those. I'm going to pause for a second, see if I can't find that one necklace. I know I have it. I could swear I saw it. Anyway, hang on. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to quickly go through these boxes again today. Mistakenly pass it by. It's not in that box. Oh, I know what I did with it. I hung it up. So hang on, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, this is what I'm really considering wearing to my daughter's wedding. I have never seen anything so beautiful. Maybe I have, but this has got shell cameo. Oops, my elbow just fell. Look at the marcasites. And look at this chain, oh my Lord. This is so stunning. So perfect, so beautiful. Yeah, this you might not see for about a year. So, I don't know. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? I mean, I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. There's the back, and it is marked. Oh my gosh. I am just flabbergasted. So again, it depends on the style of dress I'm wearing, but I think this is the topping of the cake. Oh my word. I can't wait. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching. I will see you on Sunday the 8th at noon. And remember to spring forward, turn your clocks to the next hour. So at 2 o'clock, you would turn it to 3 o'clock. Or the next day, just forward it. Your phones will all do it on their own, your TV and computer. That will all happen by itself. But if you have, other devices that aren't tied to the internet, you're going to have to change them. All right, so when you wake up, look at your phone, and that's going to be the time that you need to change all your clocks. All right, talk to you soon.